In. We are in. Where'd you come from? Where'd you go? Where'd you come from? CHR. Hey guys. Sorry about that. I had to return some videotapes. We are not late. You are early. You're early. You're
I have
early.
to do the clock too. By the way, everyone, Raven Gasser is here on the board today.
It's
First time in a long time for you guys.
It's Raven and Lee. It's the Raven and Lee show tonight. So let's get some W Ravens in chat. Missed the first couple minutes. The least important part of a hockey game, the first couple minutes. Everyone says this. Everyone knows this. Raven cam. Oh my gosh.
No Raven cam.
Dude, they
no
want
Raven cam.
every single day, no matter who's in the chair, they just need the produce. Oh, whoa. Seth Jarvis with the nice look there.
One day we will get that stuff. We just need a lot of other stuff first, but we'll get there. We'll get there. How are we, everybody?
As far as our hierarchy of needs, a producer cam
is not up there, I don't
not
think.
top
sadly.
5 right now. That sucks. Sorry, no producer cam. How we feeling? Let's get the likes up. I know there's not many people in here yet. We started late. That's on us. Let's get the likes up. Let's get a little it's weird to hear someone and not see them. Isn't that kind of always the case with
Isn't
Raven?
that a podcast though?
I mean, in general, that is a very true statement. But I do feel as though you can't ever see the person.
I mean, I also
sitting in the
grew
producer
up
chair.
watching like YouTube videos where people didn't have face cams and was just voiceovers. So for me,
with
just like
CS:GO,
just like
gameplay.
any gameplay.
Was it CS:GO? But it was like
Before the surfing.
yeah, but it was
Yeah.
like surfing and a
dude.
dude would be like emoting his knife.
Oh yeah,
while
I
he's
have probably 1,700 hours in Counter-Strike, and a solid 500 of them were surfing and stuff.
You said
but
1,700.
yeah, total
Hmm.
over like many. I just hit my 10-year coin. No one cares, but
I think I have like 2,000 on Overwatch.
damn,
Yeah,
that's still impressive though.
yeah. Or maybe it's no. Yeah, I think it's 2,000. Us and our nerdy ass games.
True, but great game so far.
I was gonna lock OV goal scorer, but I was too late. You can't take like an anytime goal scorer live. I think you can definitely still take an anytime goal scorer live. What book are you on, bro? What book are you on, my G? Anytime goal scorer, Alex Ovechkin, plus 150. You definitely can still take it, my brother in Christ. All right, here comes the second line for the Canes. Taylor Hall with a nice little move. He gets hounded by 3 different guys. Whoa.
I do want to say at some point during this stream, we will be pretty abruptly switching to an intermission and then coming right back, but we will explain everything afterwards. I just have to get that out of the way now.
Yeah, I guess that might also happen like during the game.
That's what I'm saying. Is
Yeah.
like I don't know when that will happen, so
Yeah. We have to remove ourselves from the studio for like a couple minutes. So we aren't sure when that's going to happen. We just know it's going to happen. So speaking of brother in Christ, how about that Chicago Pope? Let's go, dude. We got a fucking Chicago
all right,
Pope.
I need some people to answer something for me because I've been reading he's a Cubs fan. I've been reading he's a White Sox fan. He's from the south suburbs. His mom went to DePaul, which is pretty sick. I didn't know if you knew that, Lee,
I didn't know
his
that.
mom was a DePaul grad.
Let's go.
So
A balanced.
she was a balanced woman.
No. What's the?
Oh no,
Well,
that
it's
was
Here
ours.
We Do.
I think it is just Here We Do.
No. What's the Centurion Mission
Oh,
or
the Saint Vincentarian.
Oh yeah,
mission?
Vincentian.
I don't know.
Something about Vincentian. Super unimportant, but he did sell me fentanyl behind. He did sell me fentanyl under the Fullerton Red Line one time. So
Way
that
back
is
in
the
day.
only negative thing I have to say about him. Other than that, he is a holy man.
Pope Leo the
Go Blue Demons.
14th, I believe. Leo.
He's the 14th?
Well, so they changed
That's
their
it?
name. They take a saint, like
Oh, he's the
a saint.
He's the 14th saint. Wait,
He's
so
the 14th
do they
saint
consider
of the
him?
Leo.
Because like I'm not like, I know people who are like outside of religion think like Christianity and then like Catholicism are the exact same thing, but they're not. I don't really understand any of the inner workings of the Catholic Church.
I'm out there with you.
So
man.
like, is he viewed as like God, like holy,
He-
like
he's not divine, but
yeah, he's not divine,
like,
but he's just tapped in.
he's just tapped in. Is the Gen Z version of it, I would say, yeah.
Not enough likes on the stream right now. True, Daniel. Thank you for.
I think it's more just like he's the word for God. Like he's the one that's interpreting God's word. Is my
Gotcha.
knowledge of the subject, but
Gotcha. Heard that.
Evan, I heard you pulled up to the Greek games. I was there early. I had to get back here though, so
Evan, did you see Raven taking pictures?
I
You
was
shoulda-
the media guy today.
You should have jumped him and
Stolen my camera.
Get him-
We would
gotten him
not
for
be
his
able to
camera.
stream right now if that happened. I had the camera that we're using, so
Hawks Dynasty 2.0 on the way. We are on a mission from God. Yeah, wait, Justin. Lauren just said he is. What did Lauren
He's
just
God's
say?
mouthpiece.
God's mouthpiece. That's exactly how I view what I do on CHR. Justin, I feel like we do the exact same thing. I feel like the Lord can speak through anyone. If we want to get deep right now, that's what I think. I think the Lord can speak through anyone. And are you going to be, what do I want to say?
well, I mean, hey, this is the one thing too is
You have to
the
let
Pope-
the Lord use you.
the Pope has ridden the red line before.
That's pretty crazy.
So
I wonder if what the Pope's thoughts are on cheesies. Does the Pope like cheesies?
Does the Pope go for the midnight happy hour?
What is the Pope's cheesies order? What is his go-to deep dish spot?
Do you think now he became Pope just so he could flex that deep dish is the best pizza?
Was he just like living in Lincoln Park and then just like moved
South
to the
suburbs,
Vatican?
I think.
He was in the south suburbs of Chicago and now he is the Pope of the Catholic Church.
I think there was a few steps in between, but
Oh. Yeah, what is that? What is that development path? Did
Well,
he spend a couple years in Rockford and then
he was made a priest, I believe, in 1996, and then with the last pope, he was made a cardinal bishop, and under that time, he was. He was in Peru. That's what it was. He was in Peru
He's
for
Peruvian.
for probably 20 years, I think.
Oh, didn't I see something that he is like half Hispanic, or is that just because he was like a white boy living in Peru for a while, so he's got some like
I think
flair to him?
his dad was French and Spanish, and I think his mom was Peruvian. Don't quote me on that, but he does have some Peruvian heritage.
That's pretty hard. I won't cap. That is pretty hard.
Oh, we got a peeper.
Peeper for the Canes. Big kill here for the Washington Capitals. What's up, Penguin? Kyle Davidson's mouthpiece.
I was in the room today that all of the Kyle Davidson pressers were taking place.
Could you feel his aura?
Could feel his knowledge.
What are his comps, though? He was drafted too early. Who, the Pope? Yeah, what are the Pope's comps? It sounds like he's like a Dylan Strome type situation, you know? Maybe a little too much too early. But like he'll figure it out as he goes on with his career of popehood.
Papacy, I believe.
Papacy. Wow, that's crazy. You go from Pope to papacy. All right. Gostisbehere, the trigger man at the point. Here's Svechnikov, back to Gostisbehere, over to Sebastian Aho. Gostisbehere rips one. Nice blocker save from Logan Thompson. Aho back to Gostisbehere. And Blake was looking for a redirection. I don't know if he got it. I get a bad feeling Sorensen going to be our coach again, losing options. Raven and I cooked a skit yesterday in which we talk about Sorensen being the next coach. And I think you guys are going to really like it. It's kind of a long clip. It is hilarious, though. So I don't know how well it's going to do on social media just because with everybody's TikTok brains, it might not resonate with like the Zoomers. But our core audience, I think, is going to find it quite funny. They should play Sirius. Am I saying that? Sirius by Alan Parsons Project as his entrance to the Vatican. I don't know what that is, to be honest with you. Sorry. Q to the Ducks will be interesting. Yeah. He's a White Sox fan. His mom was a Cubs fan and his dad was a Cardinals fan. His dad was a Cardinals fan, so he became a Cardinal. You like that? 90s Bull song intro. What about the or how does it go?
I think that's the one.
I don't know if that was any better than what I
think
just
mine was
I
so
think
much better
I
for
think
the
we're
90s.
both. No.
Oh.
I'm not asking about the 90s one. I'm asking about the current one where
I
like
have
all the
no
Bulls
idea.
running.
I'm not the person to ask for that.
Bulls intro song. Yeah, this one. Yeah.
That is the one. I have to mute it now.
Sunk on a live stream with 12 people. Actually, maybe we
that is one of the few songs I think we actually would get immediately.
Well, I literally played it from YouTube from some random account called Everett Gilbert. So
the song from The Last Dance. I believe that is the song.
Dude, that song is like do they not still use that? Like I haven't been to a Bulls game in years, but the last game I went to, definitely they played that intro song and they had all the Bulls running out on the Jumbotron. That shit was definitely not the 90s.
I don't think I've ever been to a Bulls game.
I think I've been to like 2 Bulls games. They don't do it for me.
Yeah, the Blackhawks games are so much better.
Yeah, they are. They are. Like objectively speaking, I did see like KD and Westbrook when they were on the Thunder, so that was cool, but like it's just so much less exciting of a spectator sport than hockey is.
I mean,
especially just like regular season when it's like
that
unimportant.
That is fair.
Like I don't think I was watching like a good Bulls team, to be honest with you. It was made famous in the 90s. Okay. That's what threw me off. Just the whole, like, it being in the 90s.
Well, I think it was, like, when they were winning all their championships.
Yeah, and I think that's probably when they started using it. But that'd be like saying that Chelsea Dagger's the Blackhawk song from the early 2000s. It's like,
no, I feel that.
It's like, well, it's Chicago Blackhawks goal song still. Oh! Beauvillier with a good look there. Never got a shot off.
Only 7 shots from both teams.
Yeah, I mean, we're going to start seeing that more and more. It's going to be all unders, guys just giving their lives to block shots, not taking too many offensive risks.
I forget what game it was the other night, but they were talking about the the quality of shots versus
Wow,
quantity
that's
of shots.
Slavin. Oh my gosh, what a defensive play from him. That guy is unreal. Holy shit. That's Jakob Slavin for you. That song is hype. That Bulls intro song is hype.
Even as like a Bucks fan, like I absolutely love that intro.
Yeah.
It is that and the original what was it called? I want to say it was the NBA on NBC theme song. Those two songs live rent free in my head.
You ever heard 300 Violin Orchestra?
Not off the top of my head, no.
You probably have. It's similar type of banger. That used to be my high school's intro song for our basketball team. It was so hype. With the basketball thing, Lee, I live like 30 minutes outside of Indy, and the Pacers are doing good, and I don't care at all. You don't care about my boy Tyrese? You don't care about Halliburton, bro? Come on, bro. Shape up. Aren't they up 2-0 on the Cavs right now? Shape up. You got to get into it. You got to support the local team. Yeah, Pacers are up 2-0 in that series. It's a fire song. Lee always listened to it in the pregame before hockey games. Dude, that shit used to pump me up. It was a hitter for sure. But then it was just like my school played it into the ground, and so I was like, all right. Like, I wasn't still bumping it like senior year, junior year, because I was like, all right, you guys ruined this for me. Like, I just don't care about the NBA. I prefer hockey way more. I understand. Me too. Wait, the Pope was just promoted to Cardinal Bishop and now is the Pope. He's having an incredible year so far. He's having a career year, you might say, Lauren. Lauren, how do you compare, like, how many, can you explain that to me in hockey terms? Like, how many goals and assists is that? NHL 2010 soundtrack lives rent-free in my head. I'm trying to think of the Chell game that I played the most on the Wii. I want to say it was 08.
Sorry, chat. I'm lacking on my clock duties.
No, it wasn't. Is NHL 09 maybe? Was it NHL 10? Was that the one I fucking grinded?
Dude, I think I had NHL 12.
Bro, I don't remember which NHL game I was running, chat. It might have been it might have been 07. Like, I could have sworn it was Ovi on the cover. Yeah, because 2010 was Kane, then 2011 was Taze. It had to have been earlier than that. I'm trying to find which one I was fucking... I don't know, man. Now it's like none of these seem familiar. Strange. What an interesting thing. I'm looking for the one with Superstar by Lupe Fiasco. Was that song in multiple?
Oh, dude, I have no idea.
Now I'm like recommend. Okay, no, it had to have been 2K10. Had to have been. I just don't recognize that OV cover for some reason. Yes, a career year. The only reason why I'd buy an Xbox 360, John, just to play NHL 10, I think you can play old Xbox games on the new systems.
Any Xbox 360 game can be put in, not at everyone, but you can look on their website. They have a huge back catalog of old games that still run. I've been running Skate 3 from my original Xbox 360 on my Xbox One S for probably 15 years.
My
now.
roommates do the same thing. Like, that's one of the like main games we have on the Xbox in the living room.
Dude.
So whenever like people are over,
Outstanding.
we kind of just
game.
like turn on Skate 3 and then let people like rip it up.
Yeah, get a few runs in, passes the sticks. Oh, the best.
It would be like making the A and then your C getting injured. Oh, I see. This has got to be the most boring of the 4 remaining matchups, like watching paint dry. I do agree with you. If I had to pick one series that I'm least entertained by or interested in, it would be this one. But that's just kind of the Metro Division. I think we kind of figured that coming into the postseason. I mean, these teams were kind of all frauds. Not frauds, but none of them did anything impactful at the deadline besides the Canes trading Rantanen. 11 with Taze was a fire soundtrack too. My first Chell was 16, and when I found out years later Kane was also supposed to be on the cover, I was devastated. After the OG cover of him and Taze holding the cup was cinema, yeah. This is the way the Canes play. Boring hockey, but it's effective. Yeah, they play like man. They play like man on man. They play like basketball. Which is like solid for getting out of, it's solid for winning a couple playoff rounds every year. Because the team manages to continuously bring in guys that are, I don't know, good for the mold. But it's like, I don't know if you can win a Stanley Cup with this style. I feel like it's too tiresome. 1-0. I don't know if we mentioned this. Did we say something about it? But we were talking about the Greek ice hockey game. They did get the dub today. 9-4?
9-4.
9-4. Over Lebanon.
Was a very scrappy game. Can't
really?
Say that. Dude.
They were getting into it?
There was
really?
a fight.
There was a fight? No way. Dude. Oh my God. You might have to come on and say a couple words.
Tell the story.
I'll tell the story really quick. So yeah, there was a fight in the second period. End of the second period, about a little over 5 minutes left, maybe 5.5 minutes left in the second. There's a fight, right? The ref, Raven and I are standing right there when it happens. The ref is like, what did he say? He's like, pick up your helmet, take your helmet and go home to the players is what he said to them. That's all. That is what he said word for word to these guys after they're done. Like, cause it wasn't really a fight. It was like a wrestling, like the gloves and the helmets didn't come off. Like they were just
like a big scrum where some shots were being exchanged.
No, it was just, like it was two guys going at, like they were clearly getting after it themselves, but they didn't take the gloves off. Right. It's international hockey. It's a little different. You're not going to like fully really like, center ice, drop the helmets,
you're not,
roll back
roll
the shoulders.
Up,
it's not really like that. Yeah. But so the ref is like, take your helmet home or take your helmet and go home. So the kid on my team, like, end of the second period, everybody goes in the locker room. They're like, he's not here. And he had like taken off of his equipment and like gotten dressed, right?
I saw him walking around.
And he was like walking around, and Spiros was like, where is he? He wasn't kicked out of the game. He got 5 minutes and 2 for. He got an extra 2 for unsportsmanlike, but he thought he got a game misconduct, so he took off all of his equipment and
He
is
went
like
for a soda.
He went for a soda, and then we look at him and we're like, you're good to play the third period, right? And he's like, oh, I actually didn't know that. And we're like, yeah, dude, like put your gear on. And he's like, oh, okay. And he puts his gear on and plays the third period.
Oh my gosh, that is so funny.
That is a legendary story.
That's like a Shoresy moment. Like fucking walking around the arena.
Rena, my girlfriend, she was there taking pictures with me, and we were just like kind of watching the game, sitting around. She just points at someone. And was
hey,
like,
isn't that guy on the team?
yeah, she was like, isn't that the guy that got in the fight? I was like, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, that's funny.
Oh my gosh, that's funny. That's funny. Oh no, sorry to hear that about your sister. Hopefully she recovers well from her surgery. You're being a good brother, Trevor, taking care of your sister. Fix her a bowl of ice cream with a ton of walnuts on them.
Pecans or walnuts?
Dude, Trevor sent me, that was a callback. He sent me a picture of his ice cream that he was eating yesterday, and it had an ungodly amount of fucking nuts on it.
Dude,
and
that's
and
a
I
really
looked at
common
it
thing
first.
to do, though.
No. It's a common thing to put nuts on your ice cream. It's not a common thing. I'm going to stand up and show you this picture so you can see how many nuts were on this ice cream. It was, and so I looked at it for a while and I was like, oh wow, it looks good. And then I was like, wait, Trevor, that is way too many fucking nuts. You dumped the whole fucking container.
Trevor, are you part squirrel, bro?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, dude.
I mean, okay, I will say the bananas.
It
like,
looked like if it was just all the ingredients, but like an appropriate amount of all of them, it would be absolutely delicious.
No,
I just thought he went too crazy. He had too much fun with the walnuts.
I think he's in the right here. I
Those-
think with everything else in there, it's
You're
just
crushing
adding,
that many,
dude.
You're okay with
you
that
want
many?
the crunch. You want
in
that
every
crunch.
bite. It's not just It's not crunch anymore. It's just you're eating nuts with a little bit of like cold dairy in the background. I feel like. I'm never.
The dream. You
Look,
mean?
I'm good with a sprinkle. A sprinkle on top, get the crunch
It was
in
like
there.
8 scoops.
It was like
bro.
8 scoops. Yeah, but it was an entire container of walnuts. If somebody fixes me a bowl of ice cream and they're like, here you go, and it's got that many nuts on it, I'm throwing hands. I am fighting that person. 8 scoops, Lee. 8 scoops.
I did. Oh, I used half a gallon. Wow.
Half a gallon? I don't know.
In this economy. Wow.
How was your bathroom trip after that? It's a lot of dairy. A lot of dairy and sugar. Go big or go home. Fair enough, I guess. We've got 1 minute and 37 seconds left in this first period. Carolina again having the majority of the zone time. Burns carries it up for the Canes. Misses the pass. So the Caps are able to clear right away. McMichael throws it over. Oh. Dubois wasn't able to make that pass to Wilson. Oh, really good passing play there from the Canes. Stahl wasn't able to beat the defender with the shot, though. That was a really nice passing play. Canes get it out. Stahl plays it in. Gives Duhaime a little shove in the corner. Beauvillier plays it forward. Oh, we got a penalty coming. Caps are heading to the peeper. I think that was Orlov. Got a little trip in there. Not like I'm eating Superman ice cream that destroys you. Dude, I loved Superman ice cream as a kid.
I was just having this conversation with someone.
Really?
But
Was that Wilson just laying down and eating that? What a fucking dog, dude. What a dog.
he wants it.
Yeah. Great point. Can't say that guy doesn't want it. Oh, it was Chatfield. Well, Chatfield, buddy, I don't know what you're expecting there. That's not going to get called right in front of the official. I had an 8-egg omelet with 5 sausages and a bag of hash browns for breakfast and lunch. Beast mode. You're going beast mode. Like, I saw something that made me laugh today. In an interview, Mitch Marner said that his wife or girlfriend or whoever went beast mode during labor. And that shit made me laugh because that's something I would say. Oh, Ovi gets beat by Aho. No call there. 20 seconds left. Oh, Chikrin just gets upended by Brent Burns. Wilson comes in. Oh, loses the puck. This is like the sloppiest hockey I've seen. Guys are just losing their sticks, tumbling down to the ice. That was a cluster, you know what, of a first period.
All right, and we will be right back.
We're hitting a quick intermission. See you in a sec.
What was supposed to happen? Let me fix that real quick.
To
play the Canes style of play, they're going to beat you every time. So you got to kind of get them out of their element a little bit. And unlike the Devils, they definitely have more guys who could do so, could break these games open. So that's the one thing I hold on to, where it's like it could still go back in their favor. But after that game 1, though, yeah, they definitely need to look at the tape and make a lot of adjustments, because at this rate, it could be a quicker series than we expect for sure. Yeah.
Shout out to Thomas in chat for the super chat. We love you, buddy. We appreciate you.
Oh, thank you.
Dude, the Capitals just could not generate offense. They could not generate enough offense that they need to win. And it just feels like this team to me is it kind of just like everybody goes over the boards and then you just wait for Dylan Strome to go out there and create something. Like, I genuinely feels like after the first round and into yesterday, like it feels like all of their offense is going to come through Dylan Strome.
And I said this before, where it's like, I love Dylan Strome. He's awesome. Blackhawks legend. If that's your best player and if that's who we're relying on to win you games, you're not going to go to the Stanley Cup. Like, I'm sorry, maybe it'll work against a team like the Canadiens that shouldn't even be there, but against a team like the Canes, like a real playoff team, yeah, you're going to get exposed. So again, I viewed this Capitals team the same way as the Jets. Great regular season, fantastic job, well done, but just a team that I just don't think is built for the playoffs. We saw against the Canadiens, but they're a team that wasn't going to expose them. The Canes are a team that's been there, done that, many times. So I'm not really shocked by it. Yeah.
Before we move on, if you were to update your picks, who you got and in how many games?
I would say the Canes in 6. I still think the Caps will make it interesting. I'm not going to overreact and say after that first game that they're going to get swept or 5 games. It could very well happen, but they're too good a team. Like, they're going to win a game or two.
Yes.
They're going to make it hard. Right? You're not going to have these 1-goal games. Like, Ovi's going to do something. Stromer's been fantastic. Right? You're going to get those contributions. So, yeah, I still think it'll be a close-ish series, but I think the Canes, if I could pick it, I definitely reverse it. I think I had Caps in 7 or something, so I would say Canes in 6 or 7. Yeah.
Okay, fair enough. Yeah, Caps, I mean, a lot to work on and figure out here going forward if you're going to have any chance in this one. The offense has got to be better. They were fine. I keep saying like they were fine defensively. It's just because none of those posts went in. Like if those goals go in, and we're talking about a 4-1.
This could have easily been like a 5-1, 4-1 type of game, like you said, right? They got extremely lucky. I love to know what the deserve to win meter looked like after that game. But I think the one thing for the Caps though is like, Freddie Anderson's been good in these playoffs. Don't get me wrong, but that's still a guy I look at where it's like if there's one question mark with that Canes team, it's like if you could find a way to pot a couple home against him and maybe get him out of his element a little bit, shake his confidence, right? that's one area they could try to expose.
Fair
But
enough.
you have to get chances, you have to get opportunities. You know,
Yeah.
if you're putting 14 shots, that's not going to happen. So that's the thing. The Canes have kind of shut them down, right? The Anderson doesn't really have to do much. So the Caps got to find a way to get those rush chances going and kind of get the Canes out of their game plan there, right? Because if you're playing the structure, you're not going to find a way. Yeah.
And you know what's really crazy about that game is the Capitals really could have won that. Ryan Leonard had that opportunity with like 4 or 5 minutes left. He got on a breakaway and he just couldn't get anything on the backhand. Like he could have iced the game there. That would have been the definition of a stolen game in my mind. Like just getting absolutely outworked and outchanced like that. That could have been a series changer if Leonard's able to score that, but he wasn't, and Slavin gets the winner in overtime. So ends up 1-0.
That's the thing too, where it's like game 2 definitely feels like a must win because this Canes team, like if there's been a struggle from the playoffs, that they haven't always looked like the same team on the road versus at home. At home, they're like an absolute beast. So it's like, man, if you go down 0-2 for the Caps and go back to Carolina, then this could be a quicker series than we expect. So. The fact that they had home ice to start, I thought could be something that could be an advantage for them, but so far it has been the case. So hopefully for them, they wake up and make this interesting because I think round 2, you want to see interesting series. You don't want to see those fast ones. So hopefully they make it interesting. Yeah.
I agree. Maybe a must win for the Capitals in game 2.
For sure. And they need guys like that. You mentioned the Ryan Leonards, right? I know he's a rookie, but it's like, dude, this guy was an Opie Baker finalist, man. Like, look at what he did at the World Juniors team. Like, has he even done anything in these playoffs? Like, that's a guy, like, you need those types of guys to produce at some point, for sure, if you want a chance against a team like this. Yeah.
Agreed. Let's move on. Before we hit a break, let's move on and talk about the late game, the Oilers Golden Knights game. I predicted Vegas to win this one. I thought the series is going to go 7 games, but I did predict the Golden Knights to win game 1. They started hot. They got the 2 goals from Mark Stone, and then the Oilers flipped the script from there yet again, didn't they?
Dude, another crazy stat day. The Oilers, I think, the first team to pull off 5 consecutive comeback wins in the playoffs. Saw a stat like that.
Gosh,
absolutely unreal how they just keep pulling off these bullshit comebacks. Like, where did that come from too? Like, well, I think it was as much like Vegas like seemed to take their foot off the gas. If they got that early 2-0 lead, the most dangerous lead in hockey came back to bite them yet again. How many multi-goal leads have we seen blown in these playoffs the last few days? I swear, it feels like every other game that happens.
Feels like nothing's safe.
Yeah, it felt like Vegas was in control. I thought they were a more reliable team than the Kings were not going to be able to choke a game like that. Nope. I mean, from then on, I think they had 1 shot in the second period, and the Oilers just took complete control. 3 goals and 6 shots in the third there, and Corey Perry had a goal too. I think that was the first one to get him back in, and they just kind of took over from there. How do they keep pulling this off? It's so funny. It's amusing. We knew this would be entertaining hockey. And, it'll be a fun series for sure. But now all of a sudden for Vegas, it's like, game 2 once again. Like, you can't go down 0-2 and then go back to Edmonton. So you got to win that game. That's a must win. So, but for the Oilers too, I think it's good for them to start off with the series lead. They're playing from behind it, but so now you put some pressure on Vegas. Can take the series lead. I think they need that a little bit. You can't always be playing from behind. So no, good for them. They're rolling right now. 5 straight wins, man. Like, they're on a roll. Momentum's on their side, and solidly they're kind of looking like last year's team. So never bet against McJesus and co. And we'll see how far they could take this. I can't remember. I think in my bracket I had Vegas winning in 7, but I'm pretty sure I changed it on the Monday we previewed it. I think I said it'd be Edmonton. I could be wrong about that. I can't remember for sure, but that's who I said it would be. To be honest with you, like, this is a series I think we both said would be hard to predict, right? And I think for this game 1, it was for all the reasons we mentioned, right? It kind of felt like an Oilers-Kings game. So pretty much any Oilers game is must-watch hockey. You just don't know what's going to happen.
Are they the most exciting team to watch?
Yes, just because they just seem to beat every playoff stereotype, right? The rules don't apply to the Edmonton Oilers, so it's chaos. Like, it's chaos when you put on Oilers hockey. They're never out of a game too. That's the thing. Like, they could be down 2, 3 goals, 4 goals. It doesn't matter. Like, they're never out of a game. So that being said, even when they're winning too, it's like they never have a game secured either, right? They could easily choke it away too. So they're just such an unreliable, chaotic, fun team of just a couple stars and merchants, and somehow it pans out every year. Calvin Pickard too is surviving at the moment, so we'll see how long they're able to ride him if they have to go back to Skinner. But yeah.
Something that I want to ask you is, like, how many times can this happen before we stop referring to them as unreliable? Like, maybe that we can rely on them to do this.
That's just their game plan. Their game plan is being unreliable.
Hey, we're gonna get scored on. We're gonna be down in games, But Leon and Connor are going to have 2 points every single night. And so, like, no lead is safe against us. Like, maybe that's why the Oilers are reliable, because they'll consistently come back in games. I also think that Corey Perry might have a career postseason high this season if he plays the entire rest of the playoffs on the line with Leon Draisaitl and Connor McDavid.
He's just leeching off of those guys, man. He's like the new Zach Hyman there, just parks himself from the net and they find him, they feed him for these easy tap-ins. So credit to him. I mean, we'll see if he can make it if they get back to the final and make it 5 finals losses. I think that'd be pretty spectacular. I'd love to see it. But no, I mean, Corey Perry, yeah, I mean, he's still kicking. He's been a good fit that team. So yeah, Blackhawks legend. Another guy. I thought it feels like a fever dream his time in Chicago, but yeah, he's been a good fit there. I mean, that's the type of guy you want in the playoffs, right? He's going to piss you off. He's going to, annoy the opposition, right? So exactly what they need. So, but yeah, it feels like every time I check in, like he's getting something on that line. So, but that's what happens when you play for David Draisaitl. So yeah.
And you mentioned Zach Hyman there, obviously not playing on that line, but he absolutely ripped the game winner with 3 minutes left. High glove. Both of the final goals come in high glove. Maybe something that they're looking at there and thinking, hey, Hill's not super solid in this spot.
Yeah, not the king of the hill when it comes to the high glove. But yeah, Shaq Hyman, yeah, he's looking more like his last year's self, right? It was a little bit quieter year, but in the playoffs, he's kind of resurrected here. And they need him. Like, they need guys like that, right? It can't just come through McDavid Draisaitl. So you get guys like that producing, the Perrys and the Nugent Hopkins, like they got a shot here. Right? They do have some decent depth.
And Connor Brown, I mean, coming in and scoring a big goal, a big goal, the insurance goal with like a minute and 45 seconds left, whatever it was. I mean, this guy just comes alive. He's got 4 goals and 2 assists in 7 games so far this postseason. Like, that is the depth scoring the Oilers need. And it's like, I know how bad they are at defense, but maybe they're just good enough offensively to outscore all their defensive woes, which is such a crazy thing to say in the playoffs.
It's the opposite of what you normally would think. Yeah.
But it's like, dude, Justin, we're watching this Oilers team where you're getting all the production from Leon and Connor. They're showing up every single night. Those two are showing up and producing. And then you're also getting the depth scoring. And they're somehow, and we've seen this in the past with the Oilers, when you put Leon and Connor on the same line, that usually means bad things for the rest of the roster. The rest of the lineup usually struggles to convert and score. Yeah. But
not now.
Knoblauch has been playing all these guys, and you're getting the depth scoring. So it's like, geez, I'm so glad I didn't really make a super solid prediction on this series, because the Oilers might just be able to outscore all their problems. Also, something worth pointing out, I think, Justin, Pietrangelo missing game 1. I'd assume he's going to be back for game 2.
He'll be back, right? They definitely missed him in that decor there, so that's going to be another force to go through for Edmonton for sure. So he's a big part of that blue line. So, but yeah, I mean, the Oilers are run like an NBA team, man. It's like they have a couple of star guys who get most of the production. It kind of trickles down a little bit, right? So, just the complete antithesis of what that's kind of the game now. It's changing a little bit, right? You see it more often. Where most of the time it's defense that wins championships, but offense can win championships. And I mean, Edmonton hasn't done.
Chat, we're back.
We back. Did you guys miss us? Did you miss us? I just heard Justin say, I forgot that he said that the Oilers are ran like an NBA team. It's a high key true. It's like, yeah, we got a couple of superstars. It's all we need. We'll figure the rest out. Goaltender who wasn't even playing in the NHL a couple years ago. Yeah, we'll get him. We'll go to the Stanley Cup Finals. Fuck it.
We got it.
If any of you stepped away for a second during the intermission, come back. Hello, can you hear me? Come back to the screen. Did I peek the mic?
No, I purposely have it where we can't peek our mics that well.
Very nice. All right, I am now seeing a picture of the new Pope with a bottle of Malort and a Chicago-style hot dog.
That is
big if true.
I've seen a lot of things where it's like ketchup on a hot dog is now illegal in the Catholic Church. Things like that.
I like that. That's a good rule.
Dude, ketchup belongs on a hot dog. You can crucify me all you want.
Not on a Chicago style.
Not on a
dog.
Chicago dog. Absolutely not. But on a
On a regular hot dog.
if I'm
it's-
getting a
yeah.
hot dog from like a game, just give me some mustard, relish, and some ketchup, and I'm okay.
Yeah. Honestly, I can't slander you. At the United Center, they have ketchup at the United Center.
Yeah, they have like all the Heinz sauces, don't they?
Mm-hmm. Heinz.
Heinz.
Didn't Joe Bartnick have a bit about
Heinz. I think
yeah.
so, dude.
Unless that was a different comedian that I watched. I'm pretty sure it was Joe Bartnick, and he's like, and it has to be Heinz. I don't want. And then he says another. What's the
Red-
ketchup brand he brings
There's like
up?
I don't know the one that he brings up, but I'm just trying to think of
I'll look it
any
up.
other off-brand ketchup.
brands.
There's one that's like red something.
ketchup
This is ketchup talk.
brands. Hunts. Oh,
Hunts,
he's like
yep.
Hunts. He's like, I don't want fucking Hunts. And honestly, valid. I want Heinz, not Hunts. I'm very particular about these things, chat. How's everybody doing? How's everyone doing? Raven, how are you doing? Are you sleepy?
Dude, I'm so sleepy. I've had so much caffeine running through my body.
Is it starting to wear out?
A little bit. But we will ball through for this.
What did
stream.
you think of this flavor?
I ate it once. It was very mellow.
You know what it is? Mexican mango.
I'm not a mango guy usually. so
Really? I
it's mellow.
I find it delicious. It's kind of like a mango with tahini a little bit on there. Delicious. Tired, Penguin, you're tired? I'm very tired. We're only streaming this first game tonight because of other circumstances. So I'm actually quite happy about it, and I think
I was
Raven is
I think
too.
we're gonna be
'Cause-
some sleep. Some sleep is definitely on the table.
I do feel like it has been starting to catch up to me a little bit. Like my eyes have been heavy for the past like
Dude,
3
the bags-
hours.
This is why I'm kind of happy I don't have a producer cam, dude. The bags under my eyes are so bad right now.
I think now I just like it just is normal now for me, and I just like there's just a darkness around my eyes now that didn't used to be there.
Sitting in Tassos' chair right now, looking at our YouTube channel, waiting to hit the horn.
Spicy vape is crazy work. Okay, it's not spicy. I just meant like the flavor. It's like
Please never do that to the microphone again.
I don't even know how I did that. Literally thriving. How are you guys? Yeah. Same.
Breathe air.
Breathe
yep.
air.
Breath air.
Why would I breathe air when I could breathe fucking Mexico mango? Will, explain that to me.
Pesticides and formaldehyde.
Okay, you're just watching a Roundup commercial. That's why you said that. There's not pesticides or formaldehyde in my vape.
there like in the old vapes, dude, there was definitely formaldehyde in some of those.
I need to stop smoking these and start smoking cigarettes.
Yes.
That's what I need to do.
American spirits.
The thing is I can't just be ripping cigs in the studio.
True. Can't be doing that.
Do you think he would let me rip cigs
No.
on stream?
No, absolutely
You don't
not.
think?
I think that draws the line.
I think that would be cool as hell. I
I
think
think it
that'd
would
be
be
so cool.
rad, dude.
What's up, Andy? I know Andy would think that's cool. Bollocks, that means I'm actually going to have to watch the game later. Do you, when we stream, do you not watch the game?
No, I think he means. Oh, that is a good question, actually.
Yeah.
I see what you mean.
Well, for all of you that have been watching these streams consistently, what is your setup as far as stream game
I know Ryan's
situation?
We know Ryan, guys. He's sent a picture in the Discord before.
Him and Tara, I think, both have like
Their own setups. Yeah. It's pretty sick.
This chat is a distraction. Yeah, trust me, I know.
We love chat, though.
It's so much. Well, yeah, it's addicting. It's so much fun to just yap with chat about the most random shit. Turn down broadcast, especially if it's ESPN. So brutal. Yeah, that's the meta. That's the meta. I wish that I could watch my streams while I watch games, because the reason why I wanted to do this from the jump is because this is how I used to watch
Soccer, right?
Soccer. Yes, there was like. That's right.
We might be back.
Yeah, we'll battle back in like 30 seconds.
Hopefully.
This has been happening every single stream.
It's not a CHR stream without this happening on it, but it's so true.
Are we back? Are we back?
Kind of. Back and forth.
I feel like it's still a little laggy. Maybe a little lag still. Bear with us. Bear with me. Bear with me, chat. As we battle through this lag. We're back. I think we're back. I think we're officially back. I think we back. All right.
I think we are back. I didn't get to do anything because Tassos' door was locked, sadly.
Okay.
But, and look at that. I'm behind on the clock already.
It's okay. Well, I mean, we started this 3 minutes late. The clock is the least important thing at this point.
We are so back, chat.
Now it froze on my phone.
Oh my God. Right as I say that.
You said that. Chat, why can't we catch a break? We try to do everything right. We come here every day. We show up. We do the damn thing. And fucking Xfinity just wants to bend us over every single day. And I don't appreciate it. I don't appreciate it. All right? I'm fighting for my fucking life here. We're trying.
Chat, we might be back.
Are we? It does just look like a little. It just looks a little.
Because now we're reconnecting. We're getting back to it. I can see that we're not dropping frames anymore. So
that's good.
That is the thing that.
Okay. It's looking good. It's looking good. All right, we're back. Okay, I was talking about the streams. There's this guy. It's actually two British fellows. Shout out to the UK. Shout out to Andy. And the Caps score!
Goal!
Connor McMichael with a big one goes to the bench. That's electric. Big goal for the Capitals. They needed that one. Don't want to be chasing this team. Big goal from McMichael. I'll wait for the stream story till after this these highlights. I want to
just break
away. So Gostosphere got like hit up high here, I think. It's a good hit from Mangiapane. And then, yeah, that was weird. I don't know what Gostosphere just did. Oh my gosh. Fucking Bardowski. How do you do? What a rip. What a rip from McMichael. But the streams, there's this guy named MMA Guru who covers MMA, obviously, UFC. And I've watched him for years, and he live streams during the events and does exactly this. And I was like, and that was just the way I would watch UFC fights, is I would have him up and then kind of mute the broadcast or turn the broadcast down and just sync it up and watch his reactions. And then there's this guy, Mark Goldbridge, who does the exact same thing for the soccer team I support, Manchester United. And so I would always watch those guys.
God, dude, this internet is so frustrating.
Oh my gosh, dude. We're just cooked. God. I almost feel like if I keep my voice down, the Wi-Fi will start working better. It's just one of those days. Just one of those days. Oh, Svechnikov just jammed one. Looked like he fell to the ice hard there. Oh, nice play from Orlov. Here's Aho. Svechnikov cuts back. Can't find Blake. Capitals get it out. Boo, Manchester United. Don't mention Goldbridge and the scum. I love Goldbridge. That's my guy. I will not tolerate any Goldbridge slander. He's the king. Andy, do you watch any UFC ever? My La Liga lads are athletic club. Ooh. I don't watch La Liga ever. I've never watched it. It's like it was never on cable growing up. Except some of the games were on the Spanish channel, but I couldn't comprehend that as a
small child.
As a small white child in the suburbs. So I just watched the Prem. Because that was all that was on TV in America was the Prem on NBC. So watched the Prem every weekend, and it's the only league I ever really cared about. Besides the Champions League, of course. For a football watch-along, try the Toon Review. The Toon Review. I've also seen, like, the AF TV guys. They're awesome. Toon Review. Okay, so this is the Newcastle guys. Who else does good watch-alongs? I'm trying to think. I'm a boxing aficionado. Yeah, you Brits do love your boxing, huh? I guess Dana White's kind of your op. Are you a big Eddie Hearn guy? I just like Mark Goldbridge's analogies. It's like trying to win a wanking competition with your hands tied behind your back. It's just not gonna happen. He's just like, he cooks with these analogies all the time.
I think my favorite, Justin, if he's watching right now, can attest to it, but Martin Brundle on F1 is one of the funniest commentators.
Oh, Russell, my fellow Americans, how are we feeling? Big win for Chicago. Yeah, we did Pope talk for honestly a majority of the first period. I think the entire first period of this game was Pope talk. So Prem, La Liga, Serie A, Belgium League, and anything else I can fit in.
Lee, do I need to break your heart real quick and tell you my not sad, but like when I started getting into soccer, picked the first team that I saw, and it was Arsenal.
The Gooners.
It was like when like Ozil and Sanchez and all those guys were there. That was the Arsenal that I was a fan of.
The dog shit Arsenal.
Yeah, like, dude, when they were struggling, that was my team.
With like Walcott.
Oh yeah.
And Obama.
Jack
Obama
White.
who?
I think Jack White was a
Obama Bumbleclot. Hearn is a toss pot.
Day late and a dollar short. There's
Goldbridge is a bigger toss pot. The term that Goldbridge always used I do love UK slang so much. His favorite is Pratt. he calls everyone a prat. Oh, you prat. He refers to Southgate as Prattgate. Odds on this Pope are 40-1.
Didn't like a church come out and be like, you can't gamble on the show? Or was I just being clickbaited? Probably being clickbaited.
Yeah, I think so. You were probably like on BR betting or something. Oh, here's Van Riemsdyk. And yeah, it was an awkward play. Oh my gosh, what was that? That was some of the weirder plays I've seen this playoffs.
National League hockey
have occurred tonight in this game. Dude was just on his stomach and just like looking around. It's so funny. Oh, that one hit the pipe. Jeez, and it continues for Carolina with these posts, man. Here's Stankoven behind the net. Ooh, nice little cut. Oh, Hall with the shot. Canes want to go for a change there. In-betweeners is the best UK slang. Love Island has the best UK slang. She don't listen to UK rap if it ain't Dave or Sench.
Interesting take. Puck goes out of play.
She don't listen to UK rap if it ain't Dave or Sench. She is 6, but her friend is a 4. Andy, do you watch Love Island? The McDonald. I love how you guys pronounce
McDonald's.
McDonald's in Chicago. Like, there's no A in there. The Brits love to just take their liberties and just add letters and silly that.
Flavor with a U.
Funny that, isn't it? The McDonald's in Chicago have a trash can labeled toss in here. I did. And the bar stools threw me out. Damn.
It's always
They
the bar
don't
stools.
know you're a proper bloke.
I was just having a succulent meal.
A succulent meal.
Do you know that video? How are you going to arrest a man for having a succulent Chinese meal?
Lee keeps barking at me to watch the show. I still have not. You do need to watch. And you should start with like, I'm going to have a hot take here. The U.S.
Love Island.
We're already better than them at it.
Whoa,
like, I'm sorry. I know that's a hot take.
whoa.
The past couple U.S. seasons are better than any other UK seasons I've seen. They are. They just are. It took us fucking 5 seasons to get better than the UK at it. But the UK Love Islands are so good because of like the slang and like Love Island's such a big thing there that like I don't even know how to describe it. It's like everybody goes on the show and they like it's almost like I was about to say it's almost like a television show, but I mean like it's almost like it's a performance is what I'm trying to say.
Like it's scripted.
Not like it's scripted, but like I don't know. I don't know how to describe. I don't know how to articulate what I'm trying to say. It's just such a big thing there, and so it's not like nobody goes on that show and is like, oh, what am I getting into? You know, it's like, I don't even know what I'm trying to say. Ricky Gervais is the most entertaining Brit. Who's the most entertaining Brit, in my opinion? I mean, MMA Guru and Mark Goldbridge might be my most entertaining Brits. Or maybe like any Scouser ever.
Just listen to Patty the Batty talk for.
There's a show called Geordie Shore. Mine that's complete shite as well. Is that supposed to be like the Jersey Shore? Or is it like True Geordie? Andy, what are your thoughts on True Geordie? Remember Messy Mitch? That dude studied the fucking tapes before he went on. I don't think so. Who's that? Messy Mitch. I don't think I've seen this season. Yeah, I haven't yet. This was season 10. Is he a goof?
He was on like two summers ago.
He got canceled. Maybe I'll watch that one next. What's your guys' favorite UK season? Which one should I watch next? He's low-key a sociopath. So was I thought Rob from the most recent US season was a sociopath. Oh, Capitals! Oh, how did that not go in?
Wow.
What? Beauvillier just absolutely whiffed a sitter. That was an absolute
they get another
sitter.
chance though, and he
No,
biffs it
no,
again.
no, that one wasn't. I cannot believe he just threw that thing straight into the pipe. Gosh, I don't even want to talk hockey right now. I want to talk fucking Love Island.
Love Island.
Dude, I've been talking so much hockey over the past fucking month.
Oh, you're getting Trevor telling you to check your DMs.
Yeah, he sends me DMs fucking more than my mom sends me texts. Bo just missed a wide open net. Like, I maybe could have scored that. Maybe.
Dude, I'm so excited for these Lee Learns Hockey series to drop over the summer. And grinding for it. We do need a plan when we want to do
Get back to the rink.
The rink and the skit.
Yeah. We got to do the skit, and the I do think that Tassos going over film would be.
Yeah, I think you guys going over film is a good idea. Oh, the lag is back.
Ekin-Su and Davide. Wait, how do you pronounce his name again? Wasn't it Davide? Dude, Ekin-Su was who was the guy that had Luca and Gemma Owen? There were some characters on that season, man.
Stream is tweaking out again.
Oh my days. Oh my days. Yeah, Justin's getting a little Dude, Justin, we've been talking so much puck over the past fucking little while here. When the stream gets cooked like this, is the audio still working?
I cannot tell, but I think we're back.
Yeah, the audio still works fine, or
That's what
at least it seems like it.
I think audio still goes through.
Yeah. The audio's still going through, so it's fine. It's just, guys, you might have to bear with us tonight because apparently Comcast or Xfinity is just on one.
They don't want us to win. They're trying to keep us down.
Is GM Tassos doing his thing at Third Arena tonight? Yes, they did it. So the men's team won earlier today, 9-4 versus Lebanon, and then him and the coach came here for a second, and then they just left to go back to coach the women's team, who are playing in like an hour or so against Puerto Rico.
Puerto Rico. Shout out Puerto Rico.
We love Lee talking puck. I love talking puck too. But sometimes I just need to do a little Love Island talk. Sometimes I need to do any other talk just to reset my
the hockey talk brain.
The hockey talk brain. Yeah. Yeah, exactly that. God, dude. Davide. Yes. Davide. Damn, big Tommy Wilson getting up to 20 miles an hour. He is known for his speed. Lee, audio is never bad. Okay. Thank you, Trevor. With the 115th pick in the 2025 WHL prospect drafts, the Tigers are proud to select Duke Lesnar. Is it Brock's son? That's fire. Maybe we do need to pick up Duke Lesnar. Damn. He might be him. He's going to be so big unless Brock Lesnar like married a very, very teeny tiny woman. Some good ozone time from the Caps here, you know. Dubois with the backhand as he falls to the ice. I don't even think it got to the net. And now he's going to stay on the ice for 30 seconds. I also like the winter Love Island season a lot, largely for the bromances. Wait, but I need numbers. Like, I need which number I should watch next. Should I watch season 10 next? I'm watching 11 right now. And I'm like getting pretty close. Like, I probably just have like a fourth of the season left. So I'm getting pretty close. Dude, the UK ones feel like there's so many episodes. Like 60, 70 episodes. It's outrageous. And I always skip through the unseen bits in the fucking After Suns. I am not watching that shit. He's ginormous. Agent 47 coaching the Caps. He looks 6'7". I just bipped right on the highway. Track hawking sitting in the driveway. Pull up, do. All right, Carolina Peeper. Lock in, chat. Lock in. Yep, and the Capitals are going to get it out. Good start to the kill for them. Anderson plays it behind his net. Gostisbehere going to carry. He's 6 foot 170 at 14 years old. I feel like I had like a lot of I feel like I had a lot of friends that were 6 foot 170 at 14 years old. I don't think that's crazy. I don't think that's like outrageous size. I think I had like a handful of friends that were 6 foot 170 at 14. And I went to like a small school with a bunch of non-athletically gifted people. 10 is worth it for Whitney alone. Okay. Well, wait, Sid and Low, do you two watch the After Suns and the unseen bits, or do you skip? I need to know. I'm the only person who likes unseen bits. Is it worth watching? I've literally not watched a single one. Comcast is Dookie. Yeah, we know. It's going to be happening all stream, obviously. So we're just going to have to thug it out. At least the audio's good.
I have no idea why this is happening either.
There's not much we can do. Raven has checked out the router 3 times now. We have nothing, none of our devices except for, I'd assume, the streaming computer are on Wi-Fi.
I believe it's just a streaming computer and the TV.
And the television, so.
Which is not something we have not done before.
Mm-hmm. Love Island's the only reality show I've ever watched. Pull up, do. Pull up, baby shark.
Trevor, do you think changing the resolution down would hopefully limit what the TV is streaming, or no? Because that's like the only thing I could think of.
I'm gonna be watching like a
Pixelated.
yeah,
You're
like
watching
a Minecraft.
Dude, you're watching
stream.
hockey like it's 2004.
I can't see the puck. Chad, I can't see I don't like hockey. I can't see the puck. I usually watch the After Suns, but Unseen Bits is like a lot. The thing is like an episode. So I think maybe I'd watch it if I was watching the season live, like as the episodes are coming out, like one at a time. But most of my Love Island consumption has been binging. So it's like I get the cliffhanger at the end of an episode, and then it's like, what am I going to do? You know, like waste my next 45 minutes watching fucking Unseen Bits? No, give me the next episode. I don't have unlimited time here. Chat, what's everyone's thoughts on the Edmonton-Vegas game tonight? Does anybody have a good read on that one? Also, has anyone heard about Pietrangelo? I haven't been on Twitter at all today. I tweeted at Mark Lazarus asking if fucking Pietrangelo was good, and he didn't respond to me. That knob. Alex Pietrangelo. Alex Pietrangelo returning to the lineup to save Vegas born. And it's a video of a buffalo fighting a bunch of lions. Okay. So I'd assume Alex Pietrangelo is good to go based on that video of buffalo fighting lions. Anybody have a good read on this one tonight? What are we thinking? They had all the boys in drag doing American accents like they're in a soap opera. That would be entertaining. I would watch that. But I'd imagine every single episode of Unseen Bits is not that. I'd imagine it's not that. Canes win this draw. I thought Orlov was going to rip one there. Capitals don't get it out. Great keep at the line. Oh. Uh-oh. Mangiapane. Oh, shit. RKO. Randy Orton.
That is a penalty.
Holy shit.
We're going to the beeper.
Orlov just took down Mangiapane like he was a fucking... like it was Monday Night Raw. Did we get into any new Pope talk yet? Unknown boy, we spent the entire first period talking about the new Pope. Must win for Vegas, like tonight for Washington.
Do you think the Chicago Pope will now mean the Blackhawks are winning the Stanley Cup? Is this the beginning of the butterfly effect?
I do not think that the Chicago Pope is going to bring in a good coach or any good additions to the lineup, unfortunately. I would say McDavid 2 points if it's for a good price. John, it's never going to be a good price. It's going to be like plus 120 for a guy to have 2 points. I never bet McDavid point prop. I never bet superstars point props, honestly, ever. Just because there's never any value. They're always 'cause that's obviously the only thing anybody ever bets on. So the prices are always egregious. Oh my gosh. I said Connor McDavid 2+ points would be plus 120. Yeah, right. You fucking thought. He's minus 106 to have he's supposed to have 2 points in a Stanley Cup playoff game. I mean, it's unreal. It's not, Oh, nice feed from Carlson. Ovi! Damn, he was looking for Chicky. Another shot from Ovi. Anderson covers. Damn, that was it. Fuck. And Ovi yells, fuck. Because he knows he's not going to get too many of those opportunities. I would take Bouchard bomb. Wow, take him for goal scorer. Yeah, that's better value, but it's not like he's been scoring like a ton of goals. So it's like, again, you're still paying the McDavid price, and it's like, what you should do, John, if this is what Andy Francis has taught me. If you want to bet McDavid, take McDavid for a point, or if you're going to take McDavid 2 points, take McDavid 2 points and parlay it with Corey Perry to have a point. That's where you're going to get your value. Or do Draisaitl point, Perry point. They're on the same line. I think is Perry on the first power play unit? I'll do the research for you. Just you wait. I'll do the research for you. Keep it easy on you, John. First power play unit. He's not. No. It's Nuge, Hyman, and Bouchard on the first power play unit. Perry is on the second unit. Yeah, I would still do that. I would still take the Perry point because Perry's probably plus money for a point. What is he listed at? Yeah, he's plus 116 for a point. So honestly, like if you're gonna ride McDavid and Draisaitl, I would literally just take Corey Perry for a point and then do separate bets. Parlay Perry with Draisaitl and then parlay Perry with McDavid. And then if you want to do like McDavid 2 points, Draisaitl 1 point, that could be another one. But then realistically, you just need like one goal from that line and you're getting paid. So
Can we stop? Start. This game has been that all day.
maybe the router's going on strike because you've been streaming 80 hours a week. I did calculate last week. So from the previous Friday to last Friday, that 7-day stretch, I was live on YouTube for over 47 hours.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's a round of applause for you, Lee.
Yeah. And that's just being live. That's not like doing any other social media shit. That's not commuting to the studio and back home. That's not preparing for a show, preparing for a guest. That's not going to my actual job. That's just 47 hours of being live on this platform. We're locking in. We're grinding, chat. We are grinding. Don't ever say I'm not grinding. Dude, Perry's not going to chill out. 47 hours is a full-time job.
It's overtime.
It's overtime. It's 7 hours of overtime.
Imagine that and working a full-time job.
Yeah.
That's the case that some of us are in, sadly. But
yeah.
we grind for y'all because we
do
love
it for a reason. We love it.
We love it.
Raven and I were literally talking about this before stream. We're just like, it's like
we do it because we love it.
It's cool that we are
built
like
a community,
making something
man.
with this community. Yeah,
like
it's fulfilling.
Gives me some pride knowing that I had a hand in building this amazing community.
Mm-hmm. All right. I don't know what that shot was from Gostosphere there. Stankoven just gets shoved off the puck. He's such a little guy. He's just a little squirt. Oh, wow. Who's that? That was Protus. Protus could have been in there. Won't let me lock McDavid anytime. Wow, they're literally telling you he's going to score tonight if they're trying to keep you from taking it. Wow, that was a laser from Ovi. Went under the blocker and wide. Come on, Bo. Come on, Blackhawks legend. Here's Chikrin. Throws one to the front. Dowd can't deflect it on.
Laser into his skate.
Yeah. Good keep. Good keep, Van Riemsdyk. Ovi, please!
Get there!
Damn it. Anderson covers. I want Ovi goals, chat. I want the grade 8 to be scoring.
Justin, shut up.
Dentist told me I grind my sleep. He's real for that. He real as fuck for that, Justin. You do be grinding in your sleep, bro. Real recognize real.
I did wake up once in high school and told my mom to let's get this bread, and I think she just went back to bed.
Let's get this bread. You got to tell your mom you need to get your money up, not your funny up.
I've practiced that way too many times.
Get your money up, not your funny up.
Snarl.
Dude, I love fidgeting with this thing. I need to stop, though, because it's going to break.
The back of the remote.
Yeah.
And the lag is back.
Oh, great.
We will get through.
It's because the router's pissed off Ovi didn't score. Oh, that was a nice deflection from McMichael. Could have had a second there. It went just wide. Oh, my gosh. That
what
was
a save.
No,
Keeping.
Wilson almost just killed Svechnikov. That was so close from being death. Did you guys see that shit? Holy cow. He could have ended his life. Oh, nice toe drag. Oh, that was disgusting. Was that Blake? That kid's kind of filthy, huh? Nice pass. Orlov. Oh, what another absolutely monster block from Tom Wilson. Just hitting the deck and eating these pucks. Shake that off. End of the second. Honestly, a decent period. I know we only have one goal in this game, but that was an exciting period. Oh gosh, he did not get all of Svechnikov there. If he was like a little bit more centered, he would have gotten ran. Cheapers. Oh my gosh, dude. This fucking Wi-Fi is going to be the death of me. I hate it. I hate it. What's everybody having for dinner tonight? What's everybody munching this evening?
My lovely girlfriend made me some chicken parm. That was amazing.
Let's fire a little spaghetti on the side. Any noodles?
Rigatoni.
Ooh,
We got a little fancy with the pasta choice the other night.
Was it breaded? The chicken parm?
Yes, absolutely. Hand breaded. We did it ourselves.
It was smacking.
It was smacking.
Was chicken thin cut?
No, see,
Just
this
a
is
breast?
this is where like I am very adamant. Like the cutlet is good, but like if I want a chicken parm, give me like just a full chicken breast.
Yeah.
Like
I respect
want
that.
thick pieces
Of
chicken.
meat. You want some thick pieces of meat.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
Chicken. Let's not say meat, please. Can we just say chicken?
You want to get your protein in. I respect that. I think I might be the same way, maybe. No, you know what I do? You know what I do, Raven? Is I would take a full chicken breast and then I would beat it
Just like hammer it down.
Yeah.
Okay, we're moving on from this conversation.
No, I would.
Trail mix for dinner, Sid. Legendary choice.
Trail mix.
Done that plenty of times.
I've been talking about it on the show. I've been having pistachios for dinner a lot. Just getting home from the studio at 12:15. Yeah. Ripping some pistachios and hitting the hay.
Why not, dude? Okay, Trevor.
Why not?
One of
just
my
a whole
favorite
rotisserie?
camping meals is just a loaf of bread, a rotisserie chicken, and a block of cheese, and just go ham caveman style.
That's kind of fire.
It is the best. Just like you need a relief from your 9 to 5 job.
Damn.
Go
I need to
camping and just go caveman for a bit.
I need to start ripping that just like not camping, just like at
Just
the
life.
crib. Yeah, dude. There was a long stretch of time, like I don't know, not even a year ago, where my post-workout meal every day was I would just grab a rotisserie chicken and a thing of hummus and just like
Legendary choice.
just go
Sounds
crazy.
depressing. What? Okay, man. Some of us
That
just
sounds
want to
depressing.
live.
That sounds like peak.
I just want to
camping,
live a simple
camping
life.
with the friends, camping with the boys, ripping beers, having bread, rotisserie chicken, and a block of cheese literally sounds like heaven.
Maybe a little sunset in the background. Oh,
Ripping into a hot rotisserie chicken is so good. Yeah, except for when it's too hot and you're like, you know, you ever rip into a rotisserie chicken and like too early and you burn yourself a little bit?
the block of cheese and bread. I mean, you're not going to just eat a rotisserie chicken, Trevor. You got to have something to go with it.
I've definitely eaten just a rotisserie
Dude.
chicken probably too many times.
I mean, nothing will beat. This is going to be a throwback for any like day one Good Morning Hockey listeners, if any of those are here. But Brendan, our very old producer back in the day, there was a time where we were hanging out and he just whipped out a thing of tinfoil.
He's a big gym guy, so
and just like chicken breast, no seasoning.
that's diabolical,
just
dude.
devoured it.
That's diabolical. You deserve jail time for that.
Straight to jail.
Especially like breasts. Like breasts are the least tasty part of the chicken, honestly.
Chicken thighs are where to go.
Yeah, chicken thighs are better. I love chicken breasts, but like if you're having just one part of a chicken completely plain, the breast is the worst
choice
part to have
Absolutely.
completely plain. That's what I'm trying to say.
Yes.
I'm not trying to slander chicken breasts. I thought he meant to himself alone.
No. Yeah, that would be pretty depressing if I just went by myself.
But
like,
even still, if you're just camping by yourself, you're
You
out
could-
in the
I mean-
woods.
I mean-
like, what is he supposed to do? Make a fucking filet mignon and take a bath? Like, he's in the woods, bro.
egg whites every morning, salmon for lunch in the office. Oh my God. That's a brutal.
Wait.
Trevor, you can use butter. I just didn't have any utensils and I didn't want to dip it in the butter. So I didn't use butter personally.
All right, I'm not gonna lie. Salmon for lunch at the office is an arrestable
no,
offense.
any
especially
fish.
if it's cooked.
Any fish.
If you're sticking a salmon in the microwave at the office, I am throwing hands with you. I am kicking your ass.
If we ever get an office and someone does that, I will personally go buy a dog cone.
yeah,
for
bro.
you.
Yeah, I mean that's shame. I mean that's a fireable offense.
Oh,
ripping
the guy with the tinfoil, Trevor. I don't know if there was. I imagine he used like oil or something to cook it, but yeah, I don't know that much lore.
Gosh, you know what I'm really in the mood for?
A rotisserie chicken. It was catered at the office for him. Wow, that is crazy.
Damn, sounds like a bro. Egg whites is so OD. Like,
I hate it.
it's like, bro, just have the healthy fats in the yolk, bro. Have a few yolks. Just straight egg white is so gross, dude. Like once it's cooked, because it's still just like wet and like slimy a little. It's ugh,
people used to ask us to make egg white omelets, and it's like, oh,
bro. It's like, no, dude. Have some yolk. You need it.
you need to get yolked, bro.
I want to have more ice cream, but I don't have bananas. Do you not eat ice cream without bananas, bro? I don't need fucking fruits and vegetables in my ice cream. Just give me fucking ice cream, bro.
I had a Nets for the first time yesterday. The little hole in the wall place off the Armitage stop.
A Nets?
I believe that is what it's called.
Is it an ice cream joint?
It's like ice cream, Italian ice. They like line out the window every single time, but
I've never been.
and I know Tassos speaks very highly of it, but got some lemon Italian ice last night. That was peak.
It was hitting?
It was exactly what I needed. Oh, dude, watching that back, you can't miss that open shot.
Yeah, I know. That was brutal. The Beauvillier chance. Oh my gosh, that's such a howler. That could end up being the game if the Canes are able
Or the
to tie it up.
series, dude.
Yeah, true that. I've never been to a Nets. It's crazy.
Cash only. I do recommend it, but
How much was it?
I got a medium, which was like 10 ounces. And
Oh,
was
it says it's like cheap.
$6.75.
Oh, dude. I need to hit up a Nets.
And if you get a small, you can get 2 flavors, I believe. One day we'll stream with no lag, and that'll be a good day.
I'm not going to hold my breath. I eat the entire egg. Beast mode. Beast mode Trevor over here eating the entire egg. Attaboy. Whipped cream with ice cream is a must.
Personal hot take, I disagree unless it's like a milkshake.
I think I agree with you. Yeah. I think honestly, when I eat ice cream at home, I don't put anything
I was
on
gonna say,
it.
dude, I'll just have like vanilla with maybe some like chocolate chips on there.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
I
No.
am very simple.
Normally, when I'm doing like ice cream, I'm getting like a Ben and Jerry's type, so it's like that's
it's
it's
already got a lot going.
it's already there for you. You don't need to.
I feel like whipped cream is like
I do love whipped cream on a milkshake
yeah, that's a must.
or on like a frappuccino from Starbucks. I
Dude,
I
I
fuck
can't
up.
drink those anymore. I drank those so much when I was in like middle school and high school that I
Dude.
just had to start drinking actual coffee.
I love caramel frappuccinos. I mean, it's just like a sugary like coffee shake, but
Yeah, they're so overpriced too. But I think whipped cream goes absolutely delightful with fruit and like breakfast, like pancakes and French toast.
Trevor said, I don't like having to wipe my mouth. Bro, you are an animal, bro. You're like a early human being. I do not wipe mouth. I just like devouring it completely. Bro, do you breathe? I can't hate. I eat faster than any person on the planet.
So, okay, this can be a great conversation because both of us work in the restaurant industry. I eat so fast. It is unhealthy and it is not good for me whatsoever, but it is the only way that I know how to eat because your situations are, oh, I have this little bit of food. I have 30 seconds to get as much.
Pound it.
I can eat as much as I can before I need to get to my tables again.
Bro,
but
yeah, I'll like literally step off the floor, crush an entire lamb burger, and like get back out there.
on in like 5 minutes.
Not like, dude, it's unholy how fast I eat.
Yeah, I'm 100% there.
And it's like, but honestly, I think I did it. I think I did it before. Like, I think I've always done it
And
because my dad's the same way.
But like, did your dad work in the restaurant industry
No.
at all? Ever? My family did, like the guys that raised me. So seeing them do it, I just
Picked it up.
very,
Yeah.
very young. It's the only way I know. Dude, oh, Trevor, that's a good point too. But I've come to learn, like, when I'm trying to enjoy food, that going slow is what you need to do.
Honestly, and so I've been trying to eat slower more recently, but like my thing is like I'll order a lot of food because I can eat a lot. So I'd like order a lot of food, but then it's like if I eat this slowly, I'm not going to be able to finish this.
Yeah.
And I don't want to order food and not finish the food. So I'm like, I need to scarf this down before I start feeling it.
Ordering food and going to a restaurant, I would say, is like ordering food. Yeah, I'm going to eat pretty fast still, just because it's also been like I've been anticipating this order for like maybe 45 minutes at this point now.
Mm-hmm.
Whereas like I already ordered, you know, maybe I have my drink, I'm chilling, hanging out with whoever I'm at dinner with, and you know,
I can never, like, if I'm hungry, dude, I can't. It's so hard for me to not just scarf down. And especially if I'm like eating a sandwich, like I don't put down a sandwich.
Yeah, no.
I don't put down a sandwich. I pick up the sandwich, and then when I'm done with a bite, I go for another. Like, I'm scarfing.
See, like if I go to a restaurant, I don't mind taking it home because I know the portion's going to be massive.
Yeah.
And it's like someone cooked this in like from like more fresh ingredients compared to like DoorDash, something like, even if it's, you know, nicer sushi or something, but still.
Yeah, I don't know, dude. I just and like a lot of my friends, it's like a thing that like a bunch of my friends notice. Like my friend Alexa will literally, like, if I'm eating food around like new people, like if she brings like other friends of hers that I haven't met, she'll literally say to her friends, like, watch how fast this is gonna happen.
No.
Like,
I'm kind of the opposite though, where if I'm around new people, like my appetite's gone.
I'm an animal. I'm not a human being. I can't help it. It's like something comes over my body, and I'm just like, this is the last meal I'm ever going to have. I have to eat it quick.
This could also
it's
just
gonna run
be,
away.
This could also 100% just be like the male brain versus the female brain. Because like, you remember that trend where it was like, oh, guy dinner and girl dinner?
Mm-hmm.
It's like guy dinner is just like a steak.
Dude, guy dinner is the rotisserie chicken. That's boy dinner.
And then like all of the girls ones were just like a bunch of sides with mixed together and stuff. I feel like it's the same where it's like, oh, I mean, I don't want to say they want to take like stuff home, but it's just the mentality of it. It's like men are just going to order it and try to eat it all.
I've never.
Ooh, best sushi in the city. I mean,
I live such a sheltered life. Dude, sometimes you just got to. Sometimes you just got to knuckle a sandwich. Sometimes you do. Best sushi in the city, dude. I don't know good sushi restaurants because I just go when I'm going for sushi, I go to like the all you can eat places. Like I just go to fucking Sushi Taku.
Yeah, I would say Sushi Taku, Sushi Pace is another one that I go to a lot. I don't know. Sushi is kind of make or break. I guess it's just
girl dinner is like a handful of mozzarella and iced coffee and like 3 firm blueberries. Yeah, I was thinking like a Diet Coke, a vape, and
some like trail mix.
Yeah, or like grapes. Yeah. That's girl dinner.
Yeah. I mean, but that's where it's like you combine the two, you get your main course, you get your sides, everything goes together. Oh, that's where life's at. That's where I'm coming to learn. Gorilla sushi.
Dude, there's this place called Yuzu pretty close to the crib, and I still haven't been. I walk past it every time I go to the gym, and one of my coworkers just like recommended it, and I'm like, "Is it good?" She was like, "Oh, it's unbelievable." I'm like, "All right."
I am so dumb. Otoko. Otoko is hands down some of the best sushi I've had in the city. And yes, it was part of the restaurant group that I worked in. It is also my favorite old fashioned in the city. But Otoko / Momotaru, I would say.
Yeah, okay.
That's
because I was going to say
the
Momotaro.
cousin restaurant of.
Is it the same building? Because I've never been there.
So Otoko in like Little Goat and Gigi's, yeah, that's all the same building. That's Southport Lanes. But like Momotaru, like Cabra, Duck Goat, all those are in like Randolph. West,
yeah.
West area.
By my restaurant. Have you been to Momotaro?
I've been to the basement bar. I think it's called Izakaya.
Yeah, okay. That's the place I thought you were saying.
I went to a Halloween event there with my girlfriend a few years ago.
Do you get a discount?
I didn't for that because it was like a ticketed event.
But do you?
I would if I did go.
What is your discount at other restaurants in your group?
25%. It depends. Like, it's weird, dude. They did it weird because like Q3 and 4 they would like cut our discounts from all of the restaurants at Little Goat.
So dirt.
And then they're like, oh, you can get like 25% off usually. Or like the way they do it is like they'll just like give you like a drink and like an appetizer on the
What about
house.
at your place? Like I'm sure like you've got cooks that'll just like make you
Oh,
shit.
dude, if I walk in there and I'm like, hey, like I know this is off the menu right now, but I'm really craving this,
They'll make it.
they'll 9 out of 10 times do it for me. They were
But
those
what if
were my
what if
dogs.
you were like to go in and just like sit down and have like a full meal? Is it just like a manager will just comp a bunch of shit and like
Depends on who. Like if I order a drink, like if I order a coffee, they won't ring it in.
yeah.
And then, then my bill automatically is getting cheaper and
Yeah.
then they discount that on top.
Yeah.
Usually it was like 25% in Q3, 4 and 50 in Q1, 2.
Okay. Our for most of the time they changed it like this past year, which is crazy that they like I don't know, I feel like they're always trying to nickel and dime us, but it was 50% at my restaurant and
Yeah.
then 25% at every other restaurant in the
Mhm.
group. But they changed it to 50% everywhere.
Oh, wow.
So like I can go into Dove's and get 50% off. Yeah. That's clutch as hell. need to
Nobu
use it more.
Brunch, Lo was talking about this in chat. The Nobu Brunch is a solid deal, dude.
Really?
It's like, I think it's $65 per person,
Mm.
but it's just all you can eat. And it's
Oh.
just like fresh sushi, fresh, like, brunch things.
Is it
like,
just like Saturday, Sunday?
I want to say it's just Saturday, Sunday, maybe
Nobu
Friday, Saturday,
brunch.
Sunday.
I've never been to Nobu.
I went for the first time on Valentine's Day this year. It was a pleasant experience.
You enjoyed it?
I definitely enjoyed it. It was very, very worth it.
Nobu Chicago offers brunch buffet every Saturday and Sunday from 10:30 to 2:30. It's like basically our hours too. I'm like pretty much always working brunch. So,
Yeah.
do they have bottomless?
I don't
better.
know
That's
if they do.
criminal, dude. If you're a fucking
But
if you're open
Nobu,
for brunch
dude,
and you're
it's
not,
Nobu.
I do not care. Get some cheap kava and fucking let the piggies eat it up.
I mean,
Not having bottomless is diabolical in my opinion.
I did forget Home Slice did have bottomless mimosas on weekends.
Home Slice had bottomless mimosas
On weekends, yeah.
That's hilarious.
During brunch. Yeah, those were the days.
I drank so much water today. I have to drink faucet water. You'll live. Shift meals are insane. LOL, just the most insane combo of things from the cooks.
Try it with grapefruit juice,
Dude,
Lo.
normally, so
Oh, you're so right, though.
my restaurant's been like, I don't know, sometimes they're just like, the chefs are like so anal about it and like kind of try to like finesse front of house.
Yeah, I mean, that's what they try to do,
Which
but
is it's like, dude, come on, just make me a fucking. But no, like a lot of times, I'd say it's like 50-50. Like sometimes they'll do like one big staff meal where it's just like a
like
big
a family style, yeah.
and they'll do like it's always like a curry. It's always like a vegetable curry where like the curry's delicious, but then it's like eggplant or mushrooms.
Yeah, because they're
And
using
it's-
the stuff that they're
yeah,
getting rid of.
And it's
Yup.
just like, oh, this is after 2 bites. I'm like, this is fucking it's just like I'm just eating slop right
Yup.
now.
Fancy slop.
Or it's just like a pasta with same thing, just a bunch of random shit in it.
Ooh, we going to the peeper?
But then like today, dude, they made carnitas with like cilantro, lime rice, and pickled onions, and like, oh my gosh, they went crazy today. It was delicious.
Dude. Whoa. Sorry, the TV just like went gray for a second. That was weird.
I don't like mimosas. What?
Mimosas with grapefruit juice are pretty gas as well.
Yeah.
But Bloody Marys, I did grow up Bloody Mary.
I
kid.
love Bloody Marys.
Growing up, going to a Brewers baseball game. Parents both get a Bloody Mary, and I just get to eat one of their pickles.
It's fire.
Best.
Oh, low. I completely Lo, if the conversation is Bloody Mary versus a mimosa, I'm going Bloody Mary every single day of the week. Just I feel like there's not too many places that do bottomless Bloody Marys, so I like the bottomless because I'll just get hammered. So like I like the bottomless option. All right, Caps are on the peeper here. Oh, and they score! Carlson! Let's go. They get the all-important second goal. This is the most dangerous league in hockey, but what a big goal, and they are all sorts of fired up. Great passing play from the Caps here.
Yes, the beer back is a very, very key thing. And if you go to any bar in Wisconsin, you can get a Bloody Mary with like a small, like 4-ounce beer as a beer back.
That's funny.
It's very, very popular.
I fuck with that heavy. I do every time I go to Wisconsin. It's just like, oh, I love you guys. You guys are such alcoholics. This is beautiful.
The Midwest, baby.
Yeah, it's what we do.
I mean, Wisconsin.
Was that
dude.
Strome's pass? Jeez,
It
Dylan
was.
Strome is a sicko. Or no, I think it was Wilson's feed. I only saw that last replay. Oh no, that was Strome's feed, Justin.
Yep. That was something I never really got to experience because I moved to Atlanta for high school. But when I
got
would go
broads in Atlanta.
dude, all those songs right when I moved was peak for my life. But yeah, I would go back to Wisconsin and my grandparents could just go to the bar and hand me a drink. It was very nice.
Just came back from a steakhouse in Chicago. What steakhouse, Gecko?
STK?
GT's?
I had to have some coffee for research.
Good to hear, LC. Good to hear. Panda W
Andy,
reference.
it's more so just like your parents have to go and order it for you, or like any like family member. They don't have to work there per se.
The Barn in Evanston. Never heard of it.
To say the only barn I'm thinking of is the
The
one right-
preseason game in Milwaukee was so much fun. Did you go? Oh, went this year. That's fire.
Milwaukee's-
I've never spent any meaningful time in
Oh,
Milwaukee.
dude.
Oh,
Have me and Tim Tebow take you for just a weekend and we'll show you the fun.
the spots.
Dude, it's just like such a chill town. You got a little historic area. Like it's Chicago, but like
Lots of violence.
I mean, yeah, I mean you're not wrong, but like
You didn't have to say
yeah, you
anything.
didn't have to bring that up, but it's just like a more walkable, like drivable city compared to Chicago because there's so many less people.
Wow, John Carlson, 4th all time in playoff points amongst U.S. defensemen.
Look who's on top of that list. Chris Chelios.
Shout out to Greek ice hockey.
Bet they're about to start their game actually pretty soon.
I am scared my phone is... Do we have an iPhone charger in here?
I have an iPhone.
Not
charger,
that
yes.
not that purple one.
Oh.
I have the USB-C one.
I think I still have one
I
of those.
don't
cords.
know where. Yeah, I don't know where it was put. Maybe in this other studio room. Love going to Road America Indy race over the summer in Wisco. Also visiting cousins in Oshkosh and chilling on Lake Winnebago.
Oh, whoever said that?
Justin Lynch said that.
Oh, Justin. Lake Winnebago, Road America, that is all like my bread and butter of Wisconsin right there.
That's the Wisconsin you know and love.
That like my grandparents, my grandma on my dad's side, her parents sold her childhood home to my great grandfather and his wife.
Slosh Kosh.
It is Sloshkosh, yes. UWO, baby. No affiliation, but I know it's there, and it's a interesting school.
That's not an iPhone charger, Lee. That's a regular charger. Dude,
It's a camera charger, man.
dude, literally, I am going to fucking scream at you, Trevor. I do not care. I need a charger to charge my iPhone, so I'm going to refer to it as an iPhone charger.
Yup, Justin. Those were the days.
Dude, it keeps saying trust. Yes, trust. Trust. Gosh, this thing's pissing me off.
Is it the charger not working?
No, look.
Oh, yeah, because it's technically not a like phone charger. It's a camera charger, so I have no idea.
No, it's because I have it plugged in my computer because the outlet thing is so far away from me.
Oh.
And I don't have a block, so.
I can grab a block for you.
It's. Okay. Thank you. Thank you, Raven. Was that Bedsy throw-out a foreshadowing to this season? Huh? Well. Got to get Athanasiou in Tassos' league. I don't think he'd be allowed to play.
I don't think he would be in the league.
Uncle driving the boat, trying to throw us off the tube. Dude, tubing is so much fun. I have chargers, Trevor. That was a good blocker from Thompson. 14 minutes here for the Canes to try to grab a couple. Gossasphere just sends it into the corner. The Capitals turn it over. Oh no, his stick just snapped trying to make a pass. Brutal. Here's Stahl. Oh! That one hopped up. I thought it was going to sneak in top corner there. Thompson fought it off. Gossasphere with a nice shot. It's a great shift for the Canes. You ring it around the boards. Oh. Dude, this has been like 2 minutes they've spent in the Capital Zone. Nice feed. Oh! Oh my gosh. How did that stay out? That was a dime. Trevor is the tech wizard. Have you even lived if your uncle hasn't driven a boat drunk with you on a tube?
That's so true, though.
Honestly,
So
a
true.
valid point you bring up there.
It's one of those just canon events that happens in everyone's lives. What a rip.
Oh,
and
wraparound
he
with
rings
a diving save. Was that Aho? What an effort from him to keep that out. What an effort play from Aho. Ooh, Chicky tries to go short side.
Is the net out?
No, I think
Oh.
it stayed in. It did like bounce up.
Bounce up and down. And they cut away. Did it?
What the fuck was
What
that?
is this? What?
Is that our Wi-Fi again? Or
No. Okay.
What the fuck?
Okay. No, that was just terrible
they
broadcasting.
They just cut to the fucking Geico Gecko. for 2 seconds.
In the middle of the
Yeah,
play.
it's like they were on like an odd man rush, and it's all of a sudden the Geico gecko.
That was weird. Someone just got fired. See, it wasn't just us.
Oh, he smacked it out. Is that a pen? Can I borrow someone's drunk uncle? Be careful what you wish for there, Sid. What the hell was that ad? Okay, you guys got that too? All right. All right. ESPN L Broadcasting. Bring back the Geico Walrus. You fuck with the Walrus, Justin, more than the Gecko? What's everybody's favorite insurance commercials?
Allstate Mayhem.
Yeah. The only other one that I would suggest is Farmers. We know a thing or two because we've seen a thing or two.
Oh yeah, those are always good.
Those are bangers too.
The Jake,
old State Farm
the
ones.
old Jake from State Farm, the classic one.
Yeah, the Jake from State Farm at 2 a.m. Who is this?
She
Jake.
sounds hideous.
Well, she's a guy, so.
And
What are you wearing, Jake from State Farm? Khakis. J.K. Simmons on Farmers. Yeah. Hump Day commercial. You know who's
classic
You know who's been taken over is Liberty Mutual.
Liberty Bibberty.
The Bibberty.
The Limo Emu.
And then the Limo Emo.
Dude,
with Shane Gillis.
I think those are actually good. I like those.
You can't help people customize and save by using Liberty Mutual. Well, I'll be.
He really did it.
Mayhem is like the OG for me. I hate Liberty Bibberty, but I like the emu. Fair enough. Yeah, I get the Liberty Bibberty one a lot. I hate Liberty Bibberty. It's such a funny
Liberty Bibberty.
Yeah. That I've been getting that one. It feels like every single YouTube video it's pronounced Bibberty. Liberty. I'm not the one acting like a baby. Limu, Emu, and Doug. Which version of the Mayhem one though? Hasn't it been the same guy for like 15 years? I didn't even know they used different guys. Do I need to check this out?
I think the first one was different.
I can't even type because this thing keeps popping up.
It's so frustrating.
Was I looking up? Oh, Mayhem.
So I got to see one of those being made behind the scenes when I got a tour of a editing studio here in Chicago. It was pretty sick.
The Dean Winters guy is that's been the guy the whole time, has it not? Has there
no.
been?
Wait, hold on. They might be talking about something else. I don't know. Which scenario showed in the commercial, not which guy.
Oh, I see.
The baby one is good, and the
Dude, there's been so many over the years.
Yeah, there's really been. Okay, I got to remove that comment. Sorry, Trev.
Yeah.
Can't do that one.
No, please, thank you. I don't even know what he said, but I had to have Sully remove like a couple of his yesterday. He gets a little too loose sometimes. Got to keep him in check.
Yeah, the baby one is just brain rot for adults.
Liberty Bibberty?
Yeah.
Oh, Jarvie. Hey, Gostosphere scores!
And we get a game here, folks.
Off the second chance opportunity. Brutal.
What a
that
shot.
Skate back to the bench is going to be brutal for McMichael. What a ripper. Yeah. Gostosphere fucking labeled that one. Mr. Svechnikov.
Moved the puck
and
really well.
And he got destroyed just before it gets up on his feet and fucking rips one. Boom, right under the blocker.
Someone put 100 on the Canes money line, someone said.
Canes will make a comeback. Someone put $100 on it.
I feel like SNL's making a comeback. I'm not going to lie. They were struggling for a few years.
Well, the SNL Liberties, it was with Shane Gillis.
Oh, that's a classic one. But
The
general.
Limu Emu was just trying to frame a guy for being a drug dealer, and then he killed him, and Shane was like, "Whoa, dude," because Shane was Doug.
they stopped the clock without telling anyone.
I just think of most of my comments and don't type them. You can thank me later. Yeah, that's kind of how like the human processor's supposed to work. That's like called a filter. You don't say everything that comes to your head. What did Trevor do this time? Not sure. Raven took care of it before I even saw it. So
Just some words that didn't need to be on the internet. Nothing crazy. Nothing like, whoa. But yeah, it was a certain Subway guy.
oh yeah.
We don't need to talk about him.
Yeah, I never say anything out of pocket on the show. True. You keep it tight. Poker face. I mean, some of these streaming platforms have been coming out with television shows and advertising them during major sporting events, and every single one of them look like the most dog shit television ever created.
Well, this is a huge issue too, because after the SAG-AFTRA strikes that happened last year, like all of television across America
Just fell off.
has really, like, besides the big mainstream shows like Abbott and like, you know, your Chicago Fire, Med, Blue Bloods, all those kind of shows. Yeah.
Bro said Abbott for a major television show.
Abbott Elementary?
I've never seen it.
It is, I mean, I don't personally watch it, but I know it is like one of the most popular.
Is it really?
100%.
Yo, Chad, is that television show good? Abbott Elementary?
Abbott Elementary.
Bro,
I've
is it
heard
about an
amazing
elementary
things.
school?
But the cast is like electric. Like everyone has such a great chemistry on that show.
But like, what is it like elementary school drama?
I mean, it's like teachers, like teachers'
like,
lives.
I'm
and
just
like,
thinking of like Gossip Girl. I need someone to compare this show to Gossip Girl. Is it different from because I'm thinking of Gossip Girl, and I can't imagine how you could make an elementary version of that.
it's Office, but teachers.
Abbott got Vince Staples in it.
Yeah.
Haven't watched it, but it's big. It's massive, like
It's
the low
a
taper fade
huge-
meme. Okay, Trevor. There, It's Always Sunny crossover is good. It's like
yeah,
the
they did
Office,
have it.
but-
Yeah.
Oh, it's
Always
like
Sunny.
a comedy show.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's not like a reality.
Oh no! I didn't think it was a reality show. I
but
thought it
it's
was
got
like
the
a
guy
drama.
from Everybody Hates Chris and
Oh, okay.
like-
I'd be interested. I thought it was a drama chat. I was thinking like Gossip Girl type beat, like, or what's that other show that like the kids are like low key like troubled superheroes? Do you know what I'm trying to think of?
Troubled Superhero Umbrella Academy.
Yes.
I've never seen it, but I pulled that one out of my rear.
Yeah, that was a good pull. Gossip Girl slaps. This is going to be a disgusting thing that's about to come out of my mouth. I haven't seen the OG, but I've seen the new one.
Ooh.
Yeah. Sorry.
You know what show I saw like one episode of when I was a kid, and I've just been like, I can't watch it, but I know it's a good show. The original Pretty Little Liars. I watched one episode.
I've never
and
watched it either.
Was super confused, but I was like, I can see how people definitely get sucked into this.
I haven't watched it either.
I've still been watching Dexter. I'm almost done with it.
Pretty Little. See, I can never get like the name is so bad that I can never get into
It's-
it.
yeah,
Pretty
it's-
Little Liars.
I feel wasn't it on ABC?
Yeah,
Like,
I
it was
think
one of those
so.
like ABC
Or like
family
FX
shows.
or some shit.
I don't even think it was FX. FX was more like Sons of Anarchy, I felt like.
I don't know. I never watched any of those like
Oh, dude.
Blue
Sons
Bud
of Anarchy
television
is,
shows on cable when they were on cable.
dude, The Wire.
I need to watch Sons of Anarchy. I've never seen it. I've also never watched The Wire.
ABC Family. Thank you, Elsie.
Oh,
The Wire.
Duhane with a good look there.
if
Good
you-
save, Anderson.
If you care about sequential television, you will watch The Wire. That is
No, I
hands
know,
down.
I know it's amazing. My roommates like all rave about it.
Well, it's because one of the two producers, the two core producers, are like written into the show almost. Like one of them was a cop, one of them was a criminal, and they based two characters in the show off that. It's awesome. Breaking Bad.
There's a show called Breaking Bad that's actually good. I still haven't finished Breaking Bad yet. I think I was like on like season 5 or something and was like, this
Crazy take.
This is too much for me. I had to put this. I'm like, I need to set this down for a bit here. This is.
I personally
too
waited
heavy.
to watch Better Call Saul before. Like I finished Better Call Saul, and now I'm gonna watch Breaking Bad all the way through. I've seen clips and like I know what happens, but
I haven't seen.
I've never
Better
seen
Call
every
Saul.
single moment.
I haven't seen a single episode of that show yet.
Better Call Saul is very
That's
good.
criminally, dude. I just I don't know. I think I was watching it and then it was like stressing me out too much. Sometimes when like my life gets stressful, I cannot watch intense television.
I want only intense television.
Yeah, no.
Murder docs and like the most like The Bear.
Nah,
Oh yeah, I was
that's-
binging The
That's
Bear.
disgusting.
Getting home from work after a restaurant, watching The Bear
Dude,
is
that's
criminal work.
Dude, we literally talked about this yesterday. We talked about it on stream yesterday, and I was saying how I watched I watched
my
the
God,
first
excuse me.
I watched the first 3 episodes of season 1, and then I watched the Avec episode in season 2, and that's all I've seen because it's just like hell.
Because you're just like, that's where I am all the time.
Yeah. Better Call Saul's first 2.5 seasons are so boring, but the peak is so good.
Lo, I need to research this because
When I want to relax, I watch World War II in color. Wait, Raven, have you watched The Pit? Dude, they what is The Pit on again? Is it on Max? Whatever
Yeah, it's on
platform it's on keeps trying to shove it down my fucking throat, and I'm like, dude, I'm not watching your whack ass fucking Pittsburgh
No, I've not
emergency
seen this, Lo.
room television show.
I mean, Last of Us has been on the rotation board for me right now.
I will, when I am going to sleep, sometimes I will throw on like 9 hours of history of ancient Rome.
Oh yeah, those are great. Any summoning salt video, this is going to be a really niche one, but like any of those history of speedrunning videos, I will sleep so well.
It was so good. You're talking about The Pit was so good. My friend Ronnie, who comes in chat, he's one of my coworkers. That's not his actual name. I really trust his taste in I find that I like a lot of similar things to him. And he watched it. He watched the whole thing. And when he was describing it to me, it kind of just seemed like it was a hate watch. And so I don't think I'm gonna spend my time watching that television show. The Roman Empire. The Roman Empire was low-key goated with the sauce, no cap.
The Outdoor Boys YouTube channel.
Say on God.
On Jaw.
Say on phonum. Undercover Ronnie? Yes, Undercover Ronnie. The one that had his cousin at a playoff game and his mom at the Vegas game, and then his dad was at the Oilers game. That Ronnie. Oh, what a diving play. That's an effort play from McMichael. Yeah, you get up on your feet and you cheer for that. Making up for that penalty that led to the goal. I researched the Roman Empire and didn't even need coffee. It's good.
So, little personal history here. In college, I took my religion class on gods of the Roman Empire. And I was like, dude, this is going to be sick. Like, I'm going to be learning about, like, you know, Roman gods compared to, like, Greek gods. Nope, it was just all, like, cults and, like, early days of Jesus. And it was still very interesting, but not at all what I thought I was signing up to.
Mm.
And it was hard, dude. We were reading, like, a lot of the early
At
Bible.
DePaul?
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, I took my religious classes. I tried to just take like early Christianity classes and that kind of stuff.
Because
Because-
didn't you go to high school?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I went to a private Christian school, and so all the religion classes at university were significantly easier than my religion classes in high school. Oh, Protus is in here for the Capitals. Oh, he wasn't able to drive it to the net. Really good defending from Chatfield there.
The worst film, or the
Dude, we
worst
got
professor
5
I had
minutes and
was
30
actually
seconds
a film
left.
one. I know, dude. This game has been flying.
Carolina's running out of time. Capitals could really use a nice shift here in the ozone. Just possess the puck, work it, cycle it. Oh, they miss a shot from the point, and so here comes the Canes.
Rifles that one into the seats.
They didn't make us take religion classes as grad students, but then I got a literature degree.
Which is basically the Bible.
I took Bible as lit in college, and the professor was the worst I had, honestly.
Russell, we are not streaming the Oilers game because we have somebody staying in the studio currently and just doesn't, the time frame did not work out. So we wanted to get one of the games to you guys tonight, and it was sadly the earlier one. But
They're like unacceptable.
no,
Unacceptable.
we need both.
We need double headers every night.
Plus, we got us three on the show tomorrow. We do have a guest.
Oh yeah.
Early day, we got a guest. We also need to post the Mount Rushmore here in a second.
Do you have that?
Yes, I do.
Will you be able to do that?
I don't have the Instagram, but I can send you the picture if you need.
Oh, well,
Or if you just hand
yeah,
me your
probably,
phone, I can do
yeah.
it.
Well, I'm using my phone for chat.
Oh. Well, we're in a little.
You don't have the Instagram login?
No, but I can get it.
I think it's
I know.
Wait,
I know. We just read it over the air. That would be great.
I am a fool. I like chatting during the game. No, I know. I do too. I took a world religions class in high school, and we went on a field trip every week to different places of worship and had food of the culture. So good. That sounds really fun and interesting. You got that in high school? Damn. What the fuck? Where are you going to high school? I have not won a Mount Rushmore in so long, and yet I'm still winning. I am him. No, it's you got yourself to a nice early lead, and then you've been a second and third place merchant. You're staying afloat. You're keeping the numbers up there. Oh, I didn't even realize it got erased.
I believe it is.
Oh,
U22
Niles, North, and Skokie. Interesting. The Beehawks meme effect. It is the Beehawks meme effect. Consistency is key. I see. Very good. Consistency. All right, 4:30 left. Canes get it in. Nice hit. Back to the point. Martinuk takes a shot. Ooh, that deflected. Good save, Thompson. Overtime would piss me the fuck off tonight, man. Can't say it's because of that. No, but I feel like the first couple we did was public. We didn't start hiding our identities till a couple Mount Rushmores in, I feel like. So you got a couple of freebies at the start. All right. All right. Here's Blake. Nice move. Backhand pass. Slavin tries to get it in deep.
Here.
Get it out here.
This is what we're going to do, Lee. You're going to give me your phone. I'm going to give you chat.
Okay.
On my phone. After I send it to... God. Well, I did already. No, we're good.
Did you text me the...
It's in the drive.
Oh. The first 3 Justin won due to Beehawks memes? Yeah. Well, yeah, but that's fucking... You're starting off with 12 free points, Justin. That's not like nothing. In a game where the most... You're leading with 33 points, starting off with 12 is pretty nice. When I vote for the Mount Rushmores, I usually vote for whoever has the most prominent Hawks figure or event, to be honest. Yeah, we know. And so we intentionally pick based on that.
We try to do that, but some of us are better at it than others, a.k.a. not.
You missed my sounds Rushmore after further review? What do you mean? We did do sounds. We did a sounds Rushmore. Come on, Caps. Let's get a late one here. Let's double our lead. Oh no, get back. Canes might have an odd man rush here, 2-on-1. That's so good stick. Van Riemsdyk, what a play. Let's go. Gecko, I vote for the non-Hawks picks. I try to see through the pandering. Well, you can't just fade every Hawks pick because sometimes the Hawks picks are the good pick. Like when we're doing jersey and logo and fucking some other stuff that's yet to come out. But I try to stay neutral. I respect that. You should go out off of what you think is the best every single time. All right. 2 minutes left in this game. I think the Canes are going to get in here and then pull Anderson. Dubois gets on this puck. Oh, no, he turns it over. Good save, Thompson. Holy shit, that was close. Ripped an empty netter, please. Here comes the Canes again. Get it out. Ooh, they blow the stead. We got a scrum. Burns is all over Wilson. The bad blood is brewing. Say that 10 times fast. Hawks jersey is well known as the best jersey to grace the face of the earth. Widely accepted. I've asked everyone at the UC. I've asked every single Blackhawks fan ever. Everyone knows that the Blackhawks jersey is the best in all of sports. Duh. Oh. Burns could take down a Grizzly. I don't know if Burns could take down Tom Wilson, though. Tom Wilson versus one silverback gorilla. These guys are fucking gassed. Ooh. I want Burns on my team fighting a gorilla. Yeah, me too. Hawks Chief has a more enigmatic smile than Mona Lisa. I don't have Centennial season jersey yet. They're going to get you on that one, really? You're going to bite on the Centennial season jersey? I might bite, too. I might get a fake one on DHgate, but... Oh! Who was that? Just fell flat on his face. Big draw here. Jarvis comes in. Capitals come up with it. Oh, no. Maybe an interference there. Doesn't get called. Oh. Get it out. Nice. Capitals clear the zone. Minute left. Yes, Protus. No! It got blocked. Shirley now. Thank you. Let's go. That's the game. Tom Wilson with the dagger. The empty netter. Let's fucking go, boys. 1-1. We've got a series. Back to Carolina we go. Let's go. I got a very authentic copy of the Winter Classic for $40 on eBay. Great deal. It's probably fake. Waiting for the black jerseys. Watch this. Oh, it just snaps, burns his stick in half. Wow, that like barely got through Jarvis. Wait a second. What did I predict the score to this game being? I said 3-2, I think. 100 Lees versus 1 Gorilla. Dude, save 80 of them. I just need 20 of me. 20 Lees and a couple Swisher Sweets, and we're getting to work. 100 Lees versus 1 Chief. 100 Coors versus one Lee. Now that is a battle I'm willing to accept. I'll take the Gorilla. Slander. Lee beats 100 Coors though. Good man. Lee versus 100 Coors. It sounds like a Wednesday night, chat. It sounds like Wednesday.
Does Tassos usually put music on the Mount Rushmores?
Yes.
Okay. Well, I get to pick the song this time.
There you go. What tune? Oh, Orlov smashes one. 17 seconds. It's a sign. 9 seconds. Fans in the Capital One Arena are getting up on their feet to celebrate this big Game 2 victory for their team. We've got a series 1-1 going back to Carolina. Good game. Good job, Caps. Uh-oh. Is that Stankoven getting into it with like the entire Capitals team? Martinook and Wilson having a nice little combo. Dude, I love Logan Stankoven. He's such a dog, dude. He's a little pit bull. He doesn't back down from anyone, does he? Good game. All right, chat. It was a good one tonight. A fun, quick one. We appreciate you guys tuning in. We've got a show tomorrow. Guest on. Going to be talking with Justin about the games over the past couple days. No stream tomorrow night. Is there anything else I need to let you guys know about? I mean, if you're in here and you're not following the Instagram and stuff yet, make sure you do that. Follow the Twitter. But I think that's it. Great stream. We will see you guys tomorrow morning, bright and early. Love you. Have a good night.